I'm gonna get you guys the fact that Alysa Liu, she just won gold in the figure skating. Congrats to her on that, by the way, in the free skate. Also, U.S. Women's Hockey, they won gold as well last night, which they did when they took out Canada 2-1 OT. Also, the fact that Knicks, they lost to the Pistons yet again, 126, one low, which I'm very upset. Cade Cunningham had 42 points last night. Also, Jordan Stolz was going to get 4 gold, by the way, but he got silver in the 1500 meter skate, speed skating, by the way, which he did. And 2 Georgia players, football players, they were detained. Linebackers were detained for speeding. Get you guys that for sure. Not good there. And Cooper Flagg's Mavs debut jersey sells for $1 million at Sotheby's as well. Indy passes the Indy State Bill 27 to lure the Bears to lure the Bears out of Windy City. Get you guys that for sure. Because new state, by the way, that's all news for that. And also Sun Just League, they're crossing over. They're reunited yet again during May Mayhem. Get you guys that for sure, buddy. And that's all I can say about that. So a lot of news to get into, guys. All right, so first things first, because I'm gonna send congrats to Alysa Liu. She won gold in the figure skating for U.S. free skate. Congrats to her on that, by the way. Also, I want to send congrats to U.S. Women's Hockey. They just won gold, by the way. Will they beat Canada 2-1 in the OT last night? Yesterday, congrats to them on that, by the way. Also, the Knicks, they lost to the Pistons yet again, 126-111. Cade Cunningham had 42 points at the Garden. Really? Really? Are they like Bad Boy Pistons 2.0? I mean, the Knicks are 0-3 against the Pistons. 0-3. I mean, look at it like this. The Knicks, I mean, they beat the Pistons last time, which they did. They beat them in the playoffs last season. I mean, they even beat them yet again. But then the Knicks, they had the win streak collapse to the Pistons, beat them last time, and then they beat them last night at the Garden. Are you kidding me right now? The Knicks right now, they had a win streak. I know they did. Those rotten little Pistons, they think get away with everything. Everything. Cade Cunningham played like an MVP last night. But Cade Cunningham Pistons, you are not going to be champs. You are not going to title town. You're not. All right? The Knicks, they will come back from this. Okay? They will come back from this. I know they will. I have confidence in them. I know they're going to conquer this fear. They'll get their monkey off their back. I know they will. But the Knicks, they got to recover from that loss last night. That's what they got to do. So Knicks, all right, don't let your title hopes collapse, okay? It's not playoffs yet. But I know they can come back with vengeance. I know the Knicks, they beat the Pistons before. They beat them in playoffs last season. They beat them this past season. But Knicks, by the way, I mean, 0-3 against Pistons now. Come on. Knicks, you got to get together, okay? You have to. You got to, okay? I know you can do this. I know you can do this. I know you can. So, Knicks, you got to recover from that. Also, Jordan Stolz, he got silver in the 1,500 meter skate. So, could have gotten gold, but in speed skating. So, that's all except that. Also, known as by the way, guys, 2 Georgia Dogs linebackers by names of Chris Cole and Darren Ikkinnagben. They have been detained for speeding at max limits, by the way. Now, Cole was charged for reckless driving he was on a $26 bond. Ikkinnagben was charged with speeding and reckless driving and following too closely. He was out on a $39 bond. And now they're convinced that they could be looking like it behind bars. So really not good at all, by the way. But clearly, and they could be dismissed from the team. Not good, everybody. Not good at all. That's all I can say about that. Not good at all. Also, another news also, by the way, the Cooper Flagg's Mavs debut jersey sold for $1 million, by the way, at Sotheby. So that's interesting news right there. Also, another news also, by the way, guys, Indy, they passed the Indy State Bill, or SB 27, to lure the Bears away from the Windy City, Chi-Town, clearing a path to build a stadium in Hammond, Indy, and with issued bonds to issue bonds to land and finance construction for stadium. By the way, Wolf Lake. Now the Wolf Lake crosses the Illinois Indy for also I-90. Now Chi-Town southeast side and in Hammond, Indy, 25 miles south of Soldier Field, by the way. The lease to Soldier Field runs through 2033. So there's going to be a new stadium that's going to be built, by the way, for the Bears. I know there is, by the way. It should be like Wolf Lake or in Hammond, Indy, by the way. So that's all I can say about that. So the Bears looking for a new stadium, by the way. And I'm not sure what's going to happen there. That's all I can say. That, guys. And the Bears could get a name change. I'm not sure who else can play that, guys. Also, Seals, they could be getting a new stadium, but I'm not sure that's going to play out. Or they could be bought by somebody. I'm not sure about that. Depending on how that plays out, guys. That's all I got to say about that. Also, this, guys, so the Sonic IDW 87, I told you guys already that Knuckles has to protect the Master Emerald and Ancient Island at all costs from a new looming threat, but a storm wages in and separates the heroes, Sonic and Amy, Tails and Amy, where Sonic and Amy, they end up someplace dealing with familiar villains. Knuckles and Tails, they rage on the storm. And that new threat is looming by. So that's all I can say about that. And this all leads up to milestone 100, which it does, by the way. And it's up to Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles and Amy to prevent this new threat from targeting the Master Emerald, by the way. So that's all I can say about that. That's also going to lead to milestone 100, which it does, by the way. And also this, guys, I just saw this just earlier today, and I was so pleased with this. And I knew someone was going to say, I knew that it was. So Sonic and Justice League, they're crossing over, reuniting yet again. After taking out Darkseid, Sonic and Justice League crossed over yet again, but they're crossing over during May Mayhem and Metal Legion, where mysterious mechanical rings appear crossing both Sonic and Justice League's worlds, and there's May Mayhem all over the place. I mean, sure, there's Big, Aqua Big, Cream, Supergirl Cream, and then Cheese's Crypto, and then you got Starfire Blaze, Catwoman Rouge. They're on the scene as well, by the way. Aquaman's there. Rough and Tumble and along Clutch, they're to deal with some villains, by the way, along with some other villains. Whoa. So this is wow. So Sun Justice League crossover Volume 2. Metal Invasion. Metal Invasion. Metal Legion. I mean, it shows Eggman in Lex Luthor's suit, and then Justice Lex Luthor, and then Lex Luthor as himself. So Sonic Justice League, they had to protect their worlds, even the May Mayhem, and then stop also Eggy and Lex Luthor. And I'm so pleased about this. I really am overall. I would buy the entire graphic novel for this. So I know Mayhem, I know Sonic Justice League crossover Volume 2, Metal Legion, starts in May, by the way. May 13th, by the way. And then you got Part 2 should be in June, Part 3 July, Part 4 in August, and then September will be 5. I love this overall. I really do overall. This is all around Sonic's milestone year 2026. And also, this will also lead up to milestone 100, which it does, by the way. So Starfire Blaze is there as well, but wow. I'm very thrilled about this. I really am overall. And Sonic Crew, they have to rename Justice League yet again. The preview pages were shown, the covers were shown. So Sonic Justice League, they're crossover yet again. So you saw Sonic and Flash racing yet again. But I am very pleased about this. I really am overall. I am very satisfied with this. I really am. And I knew someone's going to sue, and it just so is. So sure, there's going to be action figures. Sure, there's going to be toys. There's going to be merchandise, posters, photos that will be shown. By the way, I am very thrilled about this. I really am overall. And I knew this was going to, I knew it was. So I am pleased about this. I really am overall. And that's all I can say of that. So thank you for this. I would just buy a graphic novel for this. I really would, by the way. So I'm not sure the graphic novel's it could come out later this year, or it could come out or it could be coming out in 2027. That is gonna be when Sunway 4 speaks to theaters next March, guys. So this all comes. I mean, this even comes after Sonic. After Kristen Bell's gonna be voicing Amy Rose in Sunway 4, which speaks to theaters next March, by the way. I'm very pleased about this. I mean, Sonic's milestone year, it's in full effect this year. I know that it's at full speed this year, 2026. I know that it is overall. So I'm very excited about this. I really am. And I'm still praying that Sonic Justice League crossover events, they happen. And Sonic Force Speed out Sonic. I'm very excited overall. I really am. That's all I got to say about that, guys. So, yeah, I knew it's going to ensue, and it just so is, guys. That's all I got to say to that. So, that's something to look forward to, guys. I would definitely be graphing up. I would definitely read this. Pre-order should be going on sale, by the way. Sure, there's going to be Funko Pops. Sure, there's going to be Funkos. Sure, there's going to be collectible merchandise. Sure, there's going to be apparel for this. I know there is, by the way. That's all I can say to that. The comments are going to be good. I know they will, by the way, as well. So check that out, guys. Definitely look forward to that. So look forward to that. Also, another thing elsewhere, by the way, guys. The Catch Summer 4 Speeding to Theaters, March 19, 2027. Check that out, guys. Filming should be starting up. I would say next month, and then should be ending in May. But they could show the trailer for Summer 4. I would say around later this year, perhaps, or the Game Awards December. Who knows about that, guys? We'll see how it plays out. Or they could show the trailer, by the way, I guess January into February of 2027. Look forward to that. Before it speaks to theaters, March 19, 2027. So, it's a year away, guys. Next March. I'm definitely excited for that overall. I really am. This Sonic's milestone year is at full speed. I know that I'm so excited for this. This is best news yet there. That's all I can say to that, guys, everybody. All right, another news also, by the way, guys, another news. So the Cavs beat the Nets 120-84. You saw the Hawks defeat the Sixers 117-107. You saw the Wiz defeat the Pacers 120-105. The Clips, they defeated the Nuggets 115-114. The Celtics, they defeated the pathetic Warriors 121-110. Rockets, they defeated the Hornets 105-101. Spurs defeated the Suns 121-94. The Magic defeated the Kings 130-194. And the Raptors defeated the Bulls 110-101. So I can say that, guys. Also, by the way, is that the housekeeper stole $130K from Michael Rubin's safe at his Hollywood Hills mansion, by the way, this past week after she was arrested, by the way. So that's all I can say of that, everybody, and that as well. So not good there. Not good there. They don't know the identity of this housekeeper. So not good there at all. Not good at all. But she had the key for that, which she did. Also, I want to say, by the way, shout out to Riri, Rihanna, by the way, Olivia Rodrigo, Cindy Crawford, Andrea Savage, Lauren Ambrose, Jesse Mueller, Trevor Noah, Daniela Pineda, Miles Heller, King Charles Barkley, Jared McCain, Tracy Sporadicos, Justin Verlander, Cameron Turner, Izzy Larson, and Big Sexy Red. Send them all your birthday wishes, tweets them. Please should do so on that. That's all I can say to that, guys. That's everything that you need to know, buddy. So look for that, guys. Also, that's gonna also guys SmackDown on Sci-Fi tonight, guys, and it's coming back to the USA Network next Friday. Check that out, guys. Well, buddy, all about that. All right, that's gonna do right there for the Khalil That Was Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Khalil That Was Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page by any homies. And so, guys, we thought your response, your comments, your tweets, your thoughts. Alysa Liu getting going figure skating for U.S. and free skate aggressor on that, by the way. We thoughts on U.S. women's hockey winning gold for the again after taking down their arch rival Canada 2-1 to OT. Thoughts about congrats on them on that, by the way. We thoughts on Sung and Tails Knuckles Amy back together, by the way, 87 as they had to protect the Master Admiral from a new looming threat, by the way. Check this out, guys, as well, everybody. And also Sun Justice League, they're reunited yet again, by the way, and Metal Legion, by the way. Starting May Mayhem, so I'm definitely excited for that. I would just read the graphic novel for all this. I really would, by the way, and it should be coming out by next year, 2020. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. I really would. So pre-order should be on sale for that, which very soon. Check that out. Also, guys, wait till the Knicks lose to the Pistons. The Knicks get back into it after they lost to the Pistons yet again. By the way, 126-111, not good there. Also, guys, Wizard Cooper Flagg's Mavs debut jersey selling for $1 million at Sotheby's. Check that out. Thoughts about that. Also, guys, send your brother wishes out. Tweets out to Olivia Rodrigo, Cindy Crawford, Andrea Savage, Lauren Ambrose, Jesse Mueller, Trevor Noah, Daniela Pineda, Miles Heller, King Charles Barkley, Jared McCain, Tracy Sporadicos, Justin Verlander, Cameron Turner, Izzy Larson, and Sexy Red. Send them my brother wishes out. Tweets. Be sure to do so that. Everybody, that's all I can say about that, guys. I'll back for breaking news, times, live updates, something to hold on more than close sports, where everything's related and everything you can know, guys. All this to say on that. Take care, everybody. You guys have a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves, everybody. Be safe. Bye-bye.